This is the final presentation of Hot and Ready by Cody Rumburg. So here's the need for my project. Hot plates are useful to keep coffee warm, but they're not very customizable or powerful. You can't keep coffee at the exact temperature you want it to be at, or if you have a large coffee mug, it won't always keep it warm. So imagine a hot plate that can keep coffee or any liquid at the exact temperature you want it, and even a large cup too. So here's my design. Using an Arduino, an infrared temperature sensor, and a beefy hot plate, you can keep coffee at a customizable temperature range, and it can heat the coffee up very quickly too, even in a large coffee cup. Some constraints of my project are the infrared sensor gets less accurate as the coffee gets less full. As you can see here, the infrared temperature sensor detects temperatures outside of the coffee mug. And as the coffee mug gets less and less full, it would get less and less accurate because it would be detecting other temperatures than just the coffee. You can fix this dilemma with a germanium lens, which could focus the beam straight down. But germanium lenses can be expensive. And one more constraint, the bottom of the coffee cup gets pretty hot, so plastic cups cannot be used because it would melt the plastic.
Alright, so I just put the cup on the hot plate, and it's currently at 137 degrees, and the desired temperature is 150. So since it's too cold, the relay is on, which turns on this hot plate. You can see the lights on. There's an infrared temperature sensor under here detecting the temperature of the coffee. And there's an LCD, as you can see here, with a potentiometer. And there, I'm using one of the ports here on this 8 relay. Let me focus in on that. There you go. I used a extension surge protector too, so I wouldn't have to destroy the wire on the hot plate. As you can see, the hot plate's plugged into the extension cord. And I just went ahead and plugged my Arduino into a battery, so it would be one less thing I'd have to plug into the wall. It's now at 140 degrees. I have it set so once it gets to 160, it'll turn the hot plate off. So I'll pause here for a second. Alright. It is almost there. You should be able to hear the click of the relay. Whenever, there we go. So whenever it exceeds that temperature. So 1 degree higher. The hot plate off. And so it'll leave the hot plate off. As you can see here on this thermometer, if I can focus on it, it is 160. So I will pause the video and wait for the coffee to get cold again. Once it's less than 140 degrees, it should turn the hot plate back on. So I will pause the video until that point. I also forgot to show you that the relay is now off because it is hot. As you can see there, the light's no longer on either of those two spots. Alright. I threw a couple ice cubes in the cup of coffee to speed up the process. So the coffee is now 144 degrees Fahrenheit. And once it reaches less than 140, it should turn back on the hot plate. And again, you'll hear the clicking of the relay as that happens. So I will resume the video once it gets to be about 141 degrees. Liquid cold, hot plate on. You can see the relay just turned on here, and it's on here. So there you have it.